you are a soldier or were a soldier, I think you need to pay attention to this one. Brian McGinnis, a Marine, also a firefighter. He approached Congress to push back against this war with Iran. I want to show you Brian before he walked into that room. This is him here.
Hey guys, I'm here in DC trying to speak out against the Senate and ask them why they're going to send our men and women to harm's way when our elected officials said that there would be no war. Anybody who feels disillusioned and betrayed by our government, you're not alone. Join us in demanding accountability for this betrayal. Free Palestine, free America. Let's go.
Okay, so that's Brian McGinnis there. I consider him to be a hero after what happened to him the other day. I think you guys will too. So Brian McGinnis is not just someone who confronted Congress about the Iran war. He's not just someone who's a Marine or a firefighter. Brian McGinnis is also a Green Party candidate. So this is the guy who was assaulted by a senator yesterday in Congress. They didn't just assault a Marine, they assaulted a candidate. And I think Brian McGinnis should sue them. I really do. We're going to get to that video now. I want to show you what happened to him. Again, U.S. Marine that our Congress members claim to care so much about. They care so much about these soldiers. Watch how he is treated.
Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel. Let's go. Come on, let's go. America does not want to send its sons and daughters to war for Israel. Your inability to name that shows your exemptness as leaders. This is wrong. No. And nobody wants to fight for Israel. A reminder to all our Commandant, please stand up as a Marine and stand up for America. No one wants to fight for Israel.
The guy here in the suit, that's a senator. That's Senator Sheehy. Senator Sheehy has no business being involved in this matter. This matter is between that Marine and the officers trying to drag him out of the room. So Senator Sheehy steps in, and he's the one that breaks Brian's arm. Here he is trying to be a hero. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He had no business intervening.
No one wants to fight for Israel.
If you look right here, his arm is positioned right around this door. Here comes Senator Sheehy. He's the one that does it.
Sir, thank you for your service.
The senator broke his hand. The senator broke his hand.
He's a Marine. Somebody come help him.
Control your Senate committee.
Look at you guys. You're robots. You won't even look back. Look at you guys. You're like robots. Oh my God, what is happening?
They are robots. This guy is pretty much the calmest person at that point. You didn't see him try to charge anybody or anything. They came after him. This man had his arm broken by a senator because he does not want a war with Iran. And Senator Sheehy thought it was his responsibility to step in here and intervene. This is how they care about the Marines. Do you see how they're treating armed forces? The troops that they always want to support? Support our troops by breaking their arm? Anything for Israel. And if we go on here, you'll also see who Senator Sheehy really is. Senator Sheehy says he decided to help out and de-escalate by breaking the man's arm. Let's be clear. The man is a Marine Corps veteran. He was protesting war with Iran. Sheehy, a sitting senator, physically attacked him until his arm snapped. You can hear the crack on the video. This is not security. It is assault by an elected official who couldn't handle hearing an opinion he disagreed with. Tim Sheehy has collected over $640,000 from the pro-Israel lobby. So this is what we're dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. You have an AIPAC puppet who is willing to attack a soldier for Israel. This is how bad this has become. We are turning on our own. People are turning on American citizens, American soldiers for Israel. That is the blind loyalty that exists here. Nobody told him to get involved in any of this. And as you'll see, closer view.
Out. No one wants to fight.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but at this point right here, Senator Sheehy actually pushed the officer.
For Israel!
His hand.
Here he comes, Mr. Strongman. Let me get in here and get that guy out of here. The Marine is right. No one wants to fight for Israel. What are we doing as a country? What are we doing to people? They're willing to turn on their own for this genocidal state. Now, Tim Sheehy did issue a response. Listen to this crap. Capitol Police were attempting to remove an unhinged protester from the armed service hearing. He was fighting back. I decided to help out and de-escalate the situation. The gentleman came to the Capitol building looking for confrontation, and he got one. I hope he gets the help he needs without causing further violence. So do you see how he responds to the Marines? Look at the message from Community Note. The senator describes this as de-escalation, but the full video and reporting show he joined officers by physically grabbing the Marine's leg, then his arm breaks. Reports say the protester was treated for an injury after. The Marine did not come to start a confrontation. He protested. Community Notes comes in to get you. Senator Sheehy, I feel Brian McGinnis should bring up charges on Senator Sheehy. I want you to hear something that Brian said here about this war.
Being a fireman, I have a lot of right-leaning friends. My social circle is full of sports playing, working out, gung.
Sorry, guys, the volume on this is low, but just here we go.
Being a fireman, I have a lot of right-leaning friends. My social circle is full of sports playing, working out, gung-ho types that seem to just be Trump supporters. So if you're such a Trump supporter, enlist your children in the war, in the military right now. Put them in harm's way for the country that you are so, and for the administration you're so, just so down with. All right? Do that. Or you do it yourself. Get your old ass in there and fight like I did and see what you think about it all. Go put your life on the line for Israel. Go put your life on the line for Trump. Go do it.
Yeah, I just want to remind everyone that Benjamin Netanyahu's son lives right here in the United States. Benjamin Netanyahu's son is not out there fighting. He's not willing to risk his own family members. His son lives right here in Florida in a luxury penthouse apartment. He's on American soil. You don't see these Congress members trying to get their sons and daughters to go fight. They broke his arm. And I don't know about you guys, but you know, the Marines, like they don't really play around, you know. His family issued a statement. On behalf of Brian's family, we want to express our deepest gratitude for the overwhelming outpouring of support, the messages, and contributions over the last 24 hours. At this time, our priority is Brian's well-being. We are taking a necessary step back from the public eye to allow him to focus fully on his recovery in private. While he looks forward to engaging with all of you again very soon, his health and his family remain the current priorities. Thank you for your continued patience and for being such an incredible community. Please keep Brian and his family in your prayers. Excuse me, in your prayers. Team McGinnis. So the family right now is asking for some privacy. So that means please do not contact them at this point in time. And he has to recover because he now has a broken arm. But Brian McGinnis is also a Green Party candidate. Yeah, you have a politician that also assaulted another candidate. And I don't think he knew that at that time. Here's his website, Brian McGinnis. I am running to represent you, not to do the bidding of the donors. He's running for Senate in North Carolina. So if you're in North Carolina, health, economics, education, you have another option to vote for. Go to Brian's website. If you're in North Carolina, you have an option to contribute. You have an option to volunteer. Go to Brian's website and support Brian. If you're in Montana, do not continue to support Senator Sheehy. He's getting enough money from the pro-Israel lobby anyway. Why does he need your money? People don't want this war. The poll numbers show the majority of Americans do not want a war with Iran. That's on both sides of the aisle. Guys, this is a lose-lose situation. More Americans are dying. Iranians are dying. This is not something you go in and win. But as I told you before, what Julian Assange said is that the goal isn't always to win. The goal is to continue to funnel money through the military-industrial complex. It's all about profit. They don't care if these soldiers die. They just broke a Marine's arm. They are using these men, they're using these women, these soldiers, they're using them, and they are willing for them to die so that the U.S. will support Israel. It is going down in Congress, and more people are fighting back and more people are pushing back. And Brian is one of those people. So if you want to go support someone, go support Brian, someone who's willing to fight. Go support someone like Anthony Aguilar, who has also confronted Congress. Notice any difference here between the Green Party candidates and the independent candidates and those that are running in the Democrat and Republican Party? Have you noticed that they seem to be a little bit more willing to, I don't know, fight? Pay attention to that. Hey guys, this was a Sabby clip. If you like what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe.